I'm going to briefly address an individual who I will not name in this video. Unlike him, I am not out to bash people publicly and behind their back, which is most disrespectful. This individual, who claims to be a Hakam himself, who runs the World Alliance of Karaim by himself, him as well as Melech ben Yaakov, which I do respect still because he never went behind my back as far as I know, nor publicly to disrespect me, both of them came to me on 3 separate occasions, both of them. 3 separate occasions. I never went to them. I never asked them for anything. I never needed them for anything. They came to me throughout time, over and over, trying to get me to join forces with them in their World Alliance of Karaim project. I felt, based on the attitude, the demeanor, and the disrespect of this individual, who I will not name, who runs World Alliance of Karaim on Facebook, he was a pompous, arrogant, conceited individual who I know all about. It took me a day to respond because I wanted to look into this character, and come to find out his past is very shaky. He has no credibility whatsoever. He literally attacks people who have credentials, like Nehemiah Gordon and all the sages, present and past, for 3,000 years. All the sages don't know anything, but he knows everything. He knows more than Nehemiah Gordon, who went to the Hebrew University, earned master's degrees, worked with the Dead Sea Scrolls, and countless holy texts. He has the credentials to prove it. He thinks he knows more than him. He thinks he knows more than anyone else. Ridicules me, makes up lies about me, that I don't know Hebrew, I don't know how to read Hebrew. The most disrespectful thing, yet he knows that he came to me over and over again to literally run World Alliance of Karaim. Me. They came to me. You came to me. So did Melech on numerous times. And I've ignored it. And I've let it go because you went too hard. If you look at all his posts, he's very, very conceited, very arrogant, very pompous. Everything that he claims that everyone else needs to be humble and nice and kind and be humble enough. This man shows openly, this individual shows openly that he is not humble. He actually thinks he is the guru. He tries to call me, saying that I said that I think I'm a master or a guru. I never made such claims, never. The people that watch my videos know that I care about everyone, and this is why I make these videos. I do not come across as pompous and arrogant. And that's why I'm doing my live chats, to join with the family who's watching, to have a one-on-one discussion with all of you. So if you know or are involved with the World Alliance of Karaim on Facebook, I'll just let you know. If you don't believe me, go ahead and question any of his posts and watch as this individual shows you who he truly is. He is a dictator, which is the opposite of what Karaites are supposed to be. This is not a dictatorship. God is the judge. The scripture, the Hebrew scriptures, the Tanakh alone is the authority, not an individual running a Facebook page. So these accusations are false, malicious, and untrue, and he knows the real story. He knows that they came to me. I never reached out to them. I don't need them, never reached out for them, and never did. I don't need him. I don't need Melech. I don't need anyone. God is the creator. God is the judge. God is the one who gives the scripture. And I am reaching out to help people. And this individual, because he's not getting the credibility that he wants to attack just like every other no-name person who has tried over and over to bash me and trash everything I've ever done throughout my life. And it never works. Their names fade into history. I'm here to help and reach out and help people. And that is why I attract people of all backgrounds, whether Christian, Messianic, Muslim, Karaite, Orthodox, Samaritan, people all over the earth contact me, reach out to me for guidance. That's the difference. I don't run things like a dictatorship. Everybody's opinion matters. But number one, the opinion of God matters. And so I wanted to make this presentation to address him. And this is going to be my only address. And I want you, the people, to know and test it for yourselves. You can go ahead and believe what he says, but you can also question any of his posts and watch as he shows you who he really is, a dictator who thinks he knows more than every other person throughout history, every scholar, every sage. He knows more than Nehemiah Gordon, who has master degrees and the credentials. Surely knows more than me, although he came to me to run the show, and I didn't want any part of it. And so now, since I don't want any part of his little revolution, he wants to bash and trash my name. It's not going to work, and I will not respond any further to him. My videos stand on their own 2 feet. Shalom to everyone.